or just teach her to slow down. You can do one or the other. They say that what makes great horses is wet saddle pads. Okay? Let's understand this. A wet saddle pad doesn't mean you run that horse until it's dripping in sweat and it can't move anymore. It just means hours in the saddle working on things. I'd rather have a horse that's compliant to me because they appreciate me and not just because they fear me. And the idea about these workshops is taking the horse, and normally they're owners, and looking at the owner and looking at the horse as individuals separately first. What are you doing? What is your horse doing? What do we do to correct you working with your horse? And what does your horse need you to do to work with your horse? For him to be obedient and move. I had a horse out here the other day. Been about 2 weeks. One of my boarders here, they asked me to, well, what do you do before you put a horse in a parade? I said, well, I check the horse out. I push it as far as I can to see what's going to happen. So we set up a little deal out here. We put balloons up out here, and this horse is rather, okay, nothing bothers me. But he's asleep. Well, let's wake him up and see what happens. So I woke this horse up. I got it out here. I said, let's put it on a short line. Let's wake it up and see what happens. We got going one direction. Fantastic. Okay, let's change direction. Boom. Horse locked up. Okay, now we're going to have to get a little tough. I'm going to have to get the horse to flex his head around and move to the right. Right? So I had to go to the harshest tool that I have, which is the flag. Okay? Blocking that horse with a flag, and he locked up and he was pushing into me. He pushed his chest up and pushed into me. Okay, well, now this horse has to learn to back. So he quit pushing into me, but he still wouldn't turn. I said, okay, now we need to find out where his sensitive spot is. Move him in, get him used to me on this side, and start working him. It was about a 2-hour process. At the end of that 2 hours, I actually made the owner get out there, and after I got it moving halfway, taught her how to get the horse to turn, the technique the horse needed to turn. I was turning the horse on the end of the lead. But he's a good horse. I don't want to ride him in a parade. But you don't know what's going to happen. To me, a sleeping horse sometimes is one of the most dangerous horses out there. Because you never know what they're going to do when they wake up. I'd rather be on a horse that's lively and know what to expect than one that sleeps and lets me become in the saddle along with him. That when I ask that horse to do something new, oh, okay, I know what the horse is going to do because I've already pushed on it. We've already woken up. And now, because we follow through with everything, now I become that horse's leader. They might fight me a little bit, but I know what to do. The old saying that you do and do and do and do and do and do and do until the horse gets it is wrong. If the horse isn't getting it after so much time, and their adrenaline rate's going up, their head's going up, they're throwing a fit, it's time to back off, reevaluate, and build some more building blocks to get to that point. Not just, we're going to do this. Okay? So, real quick, we're going to stop on that thought. I'm going to work with Rain a little bit here. We're going to throw some stuff at her.